Hello, I am Uncle Mike, and this is Space Xbox. My Kerbal space program career on the Xbox One, and we have been attempting to use the Science Junior to gain more science to unlock bigger components in the vehicle assembly building, and I've been struggling with getting that Science Junior component to survive re-entry. But I think we have an upgrade, so let's get into the VAB. Let's do some upgrades and let's do some more flights and get that science. So here we are in the VAB. Let's go ahead and open up the Mark II, which is really just our ballistic and Kerbal orbital vehicle here. And what we are going to do is, because we've done most of the science here, which was a recommendation by a fellow viewer of the channel, so we are going to take off this science here. And what we are going to go ahead and do is, under utility, we have the radial chutes here. They have the drogue chutes, but now we've got the radial mounted parachutes. So based on that, we are going to go ahead and take two of those, and we are going to put those on either side and get rid of now this. And what we might think about doing is, not even sure where it's at, if we've even unlocked it yet, which is where we have a type of docking port. And it doesn't look like we've done it. But one of the things that we can do in this upgrade, though, is let's go ahead and get some lights on this. So it's one thing that I've unlocked a while back and then I still haven't put on there. Let's go ahead and take two lights, maybe on either side here. Let's go ahead and rotate those around. Place that on there like so. And now what we can do is, actually we probably can go ahead and rotate this here. So this is the build here. We're actually just going to go do a build here for mission 9. So this Science Junior is where we're actually putting these lights on right now. Let's go ahead and, not really liking how this is going on, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the rotate tool here. It's never intuitive here with the controller as to which way. So alright, we're going to do that. Now what we're going to do is get the move tool, and we're going to move these in. There we go. Something like that. Oof. I don't know if that's going to be a concern for re-entry. Oh, I know what we can do, though. We can go ahead and grab a hold of these and move them off of. That's what we're going to do. Go ahead and redo this. Let's put them down here on here, so when we do the separation, then they go away, and we don't have to worry then about them burning up on re-entry. So let's go ahead and do this again, rotate them around. There they are. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move those in, just so we have some lights here. So there we go. Alright, so now we've got some lights. We've got these new radial chutes. Let's go ahead and check all of this. So wheel authority looks good. Let's check the chutes. Get those pressures up. So there's the chutes. Let's check staging. So there we go. We've got this now. So now we can do several flights here with the Phoenix Beta Mark II. And let's go ahead and do this. So let's call this I think this is appropriate in honor of the suggestion. There we go. So now there we go. That is the new full name here of the upgraded Phoenix Beta Mark II, the Simon. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for the upgrade idea to switch out to go to these radial chutes rather than the inline basic parachute on the nose. So now we've got an upgrade to what we could do. We could also go ahead and think about this vehicle putting on some command and control and some RCS thrusters and all of that, where we can do some docking in space, which we're gonna have to get to. We're gonna have to get to rendezvous and docking here. So, but right now we are trying to get to 90 science. We're at like 48 science right now, because what we want to do is we want to get larger components, and we need that heavier rocketry in the research and development tree. So let's go out here in this mission 8 build video, which is really an upgrade video. But let's go into the research and development center. And what we are trying to get is right here, this heavy rocketry. We already have the larger fuel tanks. We just need these larger engines in here. We have already unlocked the tree for the larger fuel tanks right here in fuel systems. We've also already unlocked the RCS systems right here, so we can do rendezvous and all that kind of stuff. So really just trying to gather science. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's see if there's a contract though that might make sense. We got a lot of ferry, position a satellite in polar orbit, position a satellite. We are not into satellites here. These are all crewed missions that we are doing here in SpaceX Box. So that is what explore the Mun. Have enough data. I'm gonna attempt a landing, or we could just stage one. We'll bring a vessel back from the surface. So it looks like we need to go. We need to land on the Mun. That is where we're at in contracts right now. So we might have to do some things, some testing and all of that in future missions for money here in SpaceX Box. So all right, everything is looking good here. One of the things that I do want to do is go to the astronaut center here, and we are going to need a new pilot. Eventually we are going to need a new pilot to do rendezvous in space after the unfortunate fatality of Valentina. So it does cost quite a bit of bucks here to hire, so we are going to wait on that. All right, best go back to the VAB. Let's check here on our new upgraded Phoenix Beta Mark II, the Simon. So everything is looking good. We've added those drogue chutes, or not the drogue chutes, the radial mounted parachutes. That way we can now land either in splashdown or a landing and have better survivability, because in mission number 8 didn't do so well on landing. So here in mission 9, what we're trying to do is we are trying to get that Science Junior here to survive landing. We got some lights here so we can light up if we are in the darkness, so that way we can see the vehicle better. So yes, this is mission 9's build video with a little upgrade. We will probably go ahead and upgrade. Let's go ahead and do that now, actually, in one video. So we've saved this vehicle. Let's open up the Mark IV. Here is the Mark IV. And let's do the same thing. Let's get rid of this science the science goo. Get rid of the thermometer and barometer. Get rid of the parachutes. Go. Go ahead and get our two why are these? I have some why was I able to do it on the other vehicle but not on this one? All right, well let's save this. Let's return to the Space Center. Have I not bought them? Why was that interesting? Let me put them onto one vehicle but not this vehicle. Let's just find them here in the research. Where? Oh, there they are. I'm not sure. I must have a contract or something and it was able to put them on the other vehicle. Let's go ahead and purchase then. These are the radio mounted parachutes. Let's go ahead and purchase them. So now we've got them owned. So now let's go ahead and back out. Let's go into the VAB. Let's see what we can do here. Here in Mission 9's build video, which is really an upgrade video, but we will, there we go. Now we can go ahead and mount these on the side. Make sure they're at 5,000. Let's just check the capsule here of this with its reaction wheels. Let's go ahead and jack those back up here in this. There we go. We can go ahead and also now add the lights. Let's add the lights down here. Go. Add these two lights. Let's move those in like we did on the Phoenix Beta Mark II, the Simon. Let's go ahead and now move those in like that. Let's go ahead and rename. Let's go ahead and save it. And now let's rename this. Let's rename this Super Simon. There we go. All right, so there is now our upgraded vehicles here in Mission 9. This has been the briefing and build video for Mission 9, even though we are not doing a contract, so we are not earning any money here for any specific contract. What we want to do is just get the science. So for a more interesting video, let's go ahead and start with sending this around the mun and get that 50 science. So I'll see you around the mun.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors.